Hello guys, welcome to Romance Blue. I'm your comprehensive Chelsea news channel that keeps you up to date on match reviews, analysis, going to finals, because that's what we do. We are Chelsea FC, we go to finals. Like, that's what we are made of. That's what Tomastico has sent us to. Now, I know a lot of you couldn't watch the game because Super Sports didn't show the game, and I know a lot of you watched from Super Sports. I myself, I couldn't watch Chinese Center, so I had to stream it live, and I had a bit of some lags. There was lagging at some places. Even a goal, it lagged, and I refreshed, and when I came, there was a goal. I had to watch the replay and everything, so that was that bad. But at least I got to watch something. I can talk about it. So if you didn't watch the game, make sure you watch to the end to know exactly what happened in the game. And if you like what I do and you want more Chelsea updates, just hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you're updated anytime I post a video, instant in a jiffy. You're going to get updated. Like, yeah. So Chelsea won. Al Hilal no nil. The game started off really full of enthusiasm and force, and we started creating a lot of chances at the beginning, but then it cooled down a bit. Everything went down slow, but it wasn't like those kind of games where you possess the ball and you don't actually do anything. We tried doing something. Al Hilal tried doing something. They were trying to play long balls and play counter attack, feeding off or attacking mainly Alonso's side, but then they couldn't really make anything out of it. So the game was still that Chelsea getting a lot of corners. We had 5 corners in the first half. So the goal came around. As I said, I couldn't watch the goal, but then I saw that Havertz had a ball down there. He tried to cross at the first time, but I couldn't go. I know you watched the highlights, and he tried again, and the ball came to fall on Lukaku's feet, and that's how come the first goal came. We tried again and tried again. We really had to score more goals, honestly. That Havertz chip, I thought it was entering the pool, but they haven't hit the bar again. That's like 4 or 5 bars in like 2 games. It's so annoying. I could have been 5 goals and would completely not think about scoring goals in the next game. Now, to be honest with you, this Al Hilal team, I was actually afraid after I watched their game and they scored 6. Is it 6 or 5? I was like, I'm going to play this team. Like, the attack was like fluid, and you could see in this game they tried to create the same form of attack, but that's why we are the champions of Europe, you see. And it's so fluid, and the movements and the finishing, and like the goals came so easy that they didn't even really need any expensive finishing. They just had to tap in their goals. But then they came to Chelsea, they didn't get any clear cut, and the only real chance they had was that Kepa save, that one hand save that removed the ball from the pool. That was an excellent save. The players in this had Kepa after the game. It was a really great save. Apart from that, they had some glances in front of goal, but then nothing really went in the direction of the pool. Some block shots from Christensen and Thiago Silva, as usual, are classic defenders. Rudiger being Rudiger, tackles, interceptions, and long balls. Now, one thing we should start noticing about Rudiger's in a game is long balls. I think he's the only player who likes to really switch the flanks, and that's what we should be doing. But normally, one thing I've noticed about Chelsea's game is if a player is free at the other side of the pitch, instead of hitting one straight ball, one long ball pass, you just pass it slowly, and you realize what we are doing, and it's gone. The chance is gone. They will close the space, but we should just try hitting long balls. But nobody really does that. But Rudiger really does that. Diagonal long balls, attacking long balls into the final third. Rudiger is your man. So that's what happened in the first half. We came back. Jorginho got subbed because he played 120 minutes of the cup game, and it's rightly so. He got subbed off. Kante came inside, made some excellent interceptions, was running here and there. He didn't stop running as usual, Kante, you know. Kovacic had an excellent game, man of the match. Yeah, he got the man of the match award. He played an excellent game. You know Kovacic, so you should know what to expect. Driving balls forward, dribbling, getting out of tight spaces, movements here and there. Mateo Kovacic, 10/10. And he created a lot of chances too, a lot of really great chances with his passes. His vision has really improved from when I think he's a really strong contender for our player of the season. If James comes back and James starts doing what he was doing before he got injured, James is getting the player of the season. But if he comes and he's a bit slow, I think Kovacic is our player of the season, definitely. Lukaku has some glimpses at goal. He played some shots, but most of them were blocked. Keeper saved some. Ziyech was Hakim Ziyech. I told you his form is back. You see, the more you watch his games, the more you realize that this is not just a fluke at one game something. His form is back. He's doing his leg overs, trying shots on goal, passing, long balls, his curve. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Hakim Ziyech trademark, long cross into the box, and that's what happened. We scored our goal. Nothing, no big event in the game. We should have scored a second goal to secure the win. As usual, they had I was just sitting on the edge of my seat again. I was just like, they shouldn't score, they shouldn't score. But you look at our bench and you see Pulisic and other things, and you have this hope. But it's Chelsea, we can bottle anything. But we didn't bottle. Now I realized we don't bottle semi-finals. We are not Manchester United. We don't go to 4 semi-finals and bottle all of them. No, we go straight to the top, you know. So we are on to the final. That's the big task. Now, if you realize, I just checked some stats, and all the big teams, those Madrids and Bayerns and Liverpools that went to this final, they don't really get easy. They don't really trash. You don't come to a club World Cup expecting to come and trash the team 4-0 or 5. I know some people will just watching and like, oh, Chelsea, why didn't Chelsea should have scored 1-4. No, you don't come to club World Cup and win 4-0 or 5-0 like that. No. Those 4-0 or 5-0 are the preliminary, hey God, I have to say this. Preliminary stages, like that's when the small easy teams are. That's how come Hilal and things were just bashing the 6 and the 5 and the 4s. But when it gets to the semi-final, it's all work, like serious. And 1-0, it's okay. At least we didn't concede. Kepa is slowly becoming Mr. Clean Sheet too. I don't know, he's a bit unlucky sometimes when he's in the post. We concede some flimsy and silly goals, but Mr. Clean Sheet upcoming. And Christensen hug. Christensen was hugging someone on the floor, like they had a break, and Christensen just held the player like, come over here, let me cut away, you know. So that's basically it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button to get more content. If you like it, hit the like button to show your appreciation. I would really appreciate it. And for those who were able to watch the end, thank you. Bye bye.